starts before I even close my eyes. The quiet shifts, not the harmless silence that comes when the world goes to sleep. Not the kind that fades once you get used to it. This one stays. It presses inward, like the air has thickened, like the room has decided to pay attention. I lie down. The mattress sinks beneath me with a familiar sound. Lights off, headphones in. The glow of my phone fades as I turn it face down. I don't check the title. I don't need to. The story begins. A voice. Calm. Steady. I close my eyes. That's when I feel it again. The pressure at the foot of the bed. Not sudden. Not aggressive. Careful. The mattress dips just slightly, like someone testing how much weight it can apply without being noticed. My skin tightens. Every muscle wants to react. I don't. I remind myself of the rules. Never acknowledge it. Never move in panic. Never stop listening. My breathing becomes shallow, controlled, not to calm myself, but to make less noise. The voice in my headphones keeps talking, but it feels distant now, like it's coming from far away, because something else is closer. The pressure shifts, not upward, sideways, as if it's adjusting its position, as if it's learning how the bed responds. I don't open my eyes. I don't need to see it to know it's there. Sleep starts pulling at me, that dangerous, heavy feeling. The one where thoughts blur and resistance weakens. I fight it, but not too hard. Too much resistance would be noticed. Last week, I made a mistake. I thought I could change the rules without consequence. I thought silence would protect me. I turned the volume down until there was nothing left but the room. The tapping started almost immediately. Tap. Each sound perfectly spaced, not random, not accidental. I listened as it moved, side table, floor, bed frame, always closer, never faster. That was when I realized something else. It doesn't rush because it doesn't need to. Time works for it. Every night, it learns something new. How long I lie still before sleep takes me. How my breathing changes when I'm afraid. Which sounds make my heart race. It learns my patterns. It memorizes them. Tonight, it didn't start at the foot of the bed. Tonight, it waited. It let the story play. Let my thoughts drift. Let my body relax just enough. Then the pressure returned. Closer this time. Midway up the mattress, my calves tightened. The blanket shifted slightly, not pulled, just disturbed. As if something brushed against it. I didn't move. I followed the rules, because breaking them would mean admitting it was real. And it feeds on that. Sleep came in fragments, shallow, unstable. Every time my thoughts began to fade, something subtle pulled me back. A shift in pressure. A sound too quiet to identify. Not enough to wake me fully. Enough to keep me aware. When I woke before dawn, my body felt wrong, stiff, heavy, like I hadn't moved at all. The room looked ordinary, too ordinary. Morning light crept through the curtains. Dust floated harmlessly in the air. For a moment, I almost laughed. Then I saw my phone. It was beside me. Not where I'd left it, recording. The file was long, longer than it should have been. I listened. At first there was nothing, just my breathing. Then, movement, slow, dragging sounds, not on the floor, on the bed, close. So close I could hear fabric shift. That was the night I stopped pretending it was external. It isn't just in the room anymore. It's learned me. It knows when I'm tired, when I'm distracted, when I'm safe. During the day, I catch myself listening for it. At night, the silence feels trained. Like it's waiting for permission. I lie perfectly still now, every night, breathing shallow, muscles relaxed on purpose. Every shadow looks intentional. Every creak feels rehearsed. Sometimes I feel the pressure. The nights when I don't feel it are worse, because that means it's trying something new. Those nights, the room feels almost normal, too normal. The mattress doesn't dip. The air doesn't press back. There's no signal to react to. And that's what scares me, because it doesn't act while I'm afraid. Fear sharpens me. Fear keeps me listening. It knows that. So it waits. It waits for comfort, for repetition, for routine, for the night I roll over without thinking, for the night my breathing deepens naturally, for the night I tell myself I'm safe. Just imagination, I'll think. Just another story. That's the moment it wants. Because forgetting is louder than panic. Now, you, listening, reading this in a quiet room. Maybe your lights are off. Maybe they're still on, but the corners feel darker than they should. Pay attention. Does the silence feel heavier tonight? Like it's settled instead of passing? If you feel the urge to move your legs, to stretch, to adjust, to prove control, don't. Stillness is safer than reaction. It doesn't need to rush. It doesn't need to touch you yet. It only needs one thing, for you to forget it exists, just for a second. Just long enough for your body to relax and your mind to loosen its grip. That's when it gets closer. Not suddenly, not violently, carefully, learning exactly how close it can be without being noticed. Remember the rules. Never acknowledge it. Never move in panic. Never stop listening. Sound fills the space it can't. Silence invites it in, because it learns when you sleep.